Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make 4 of my favorite and easiest farms that I have made in this world. First one I'm going to start off with is the wool farm. This is the wool farm, and to build this wool farm, you're going to need some hoppers, some dirt, some dispensers, some redstone dust, and obviously some sort of random solid wood. First thing you want to do is you want to go one by one take some dirt, and then once you have a hopper mine together, and just pop it around like this. And just build around it. Then on top of that, place a dirt block. Then what you want to do is place the observer facing the dirt block like this. Then place the dispenser on the observer facing this way. Okay, then just build it up with a solid block right here next to the observer. Place the dispenser down. Place a block on top of the dispenser. Then when you're surviving this area with large block, and put a sheep. When you first make it, you might need to go ahead and add a sheep. The first thing you want to do is you want to get some shears to fill up the dispenser. Once you completely fill up the dispenser, as much as you want, you click this, it'll shear the sheep. Then, once the sheep eats, it does activate the observer to activate the dispenser to shear the sheep. Click OK. Now, if you really want to make this farm efficient, all you gotta do is make this bigger. I mean, you can make it as big as you want. I feel like the best size to do is 4. Once you do that, makes it a natural 2 instead. You can go as big as you want. Place any dispensers there. Make sure the sheep don't sleep like that. Then once you build this up, once you fill these up with the shears, next time you you'll have an automatic sheep shear. And as you can see down here, it's pretty efficient. Now this one I've customized a little bit to my liking. This is a melon and pumpkin farm. As you can see down here, a little minecart with a hopper in it just goes underneath this entire platform, picking up all the melons and stuff, and dispenses it into these hoppers. But the main mechanism is this. I'll go ahead and show you what it is. What you want to do is you just want to get the materials that you would need. Let's go. Want to get the materials that you need to start a little farm. Like this. Oh, that broke everything. I'll fix that later. You want to place an observer facing down. Now this is one of the hardest parts. And a boat. You just want to place the observer facing down towards the seed. Then on each side, you just want to place the pistons. Once you completely surround it, you can crush yourself with a trapdoor to do this easy. Once you do that, you just do it might lag a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Once you get it up, you just want to place a little piece of redstone right there. And as soon as this changes, it'll activate the pistons that will crush the melon. And I'll leave you a ton of melons. And you can make this as big as you want. All you gotta do is repeat the pattern. Just want to do observer, observer, piston, observer, piston, as far as you want. And then you just have a little minecart going around, picking everything up. Speaking of which, gotta fix this. Now this is how I did customize mine. Usually you just have them run around with the piston, but this farm is so efficient that I placed tons of observers along that come back and power this rail. It's kind of overkill if you really want an efficient farm, but if you really want an efficient farm, then this is the way to go. I'm gonna go fix this and back in a sec. Now I just realized I forgot to tell you one thing about the sheep shear. What you want to do is you want to build a little hopper layer on top of the previous one or on the ground if you first made this. So once the hopper minecarts are full, it will dispense them into these hoppers. That's the best part about this farm. When you stack it up, you have this long tube that just goes down and fills up this entire thing. Now back onto the melon farm. This thing is so efficient. Now what you want to do is, first of all, you want to fix this a little bit. But what you want to do is, this thing is so efficient that if you put two on top of each other, like I did, one melon, one pumpkin, that you have to make a sorting system for it. Now obviously hoppers only go down into the side. So what I've done is I've taken the hoppers and made them flow directly into these two pistons. Now what happens is when this piston fills up, this comparator will react, sending out a stream that will activate these pistons right here, which will allow them to pick up items. So it'll make it so you evenly disperse the items between these two dispensers. I will let you just look at this for a little bit. I just copied them onto two sides, so pretty much what happens. These two facing that way, and these two just facing that way, towards the dispensers. You have one of these facing towards that, a stream of redstone, one repeater, redstone going around, going into a block that has a redstone torch on it, facing towards the piston. No, not the piston, the hopper. Same on the other side. You just want to have this going along, redstone, into redstone torch, into that. Now to make a constant redstone signal, it's super easy. You just take a observer, face it one way or the other. You put the redstone facing this little dot first, and as soon as you place it down like this, it'll make a constant redstone signal that you just copy onto the other side, and it'll constantly dispense it into a water duct. Now this water duct has soul sand on it, which will shoot up the items all the way up here. It'll go down into this little water stream. This little water stream will push it towards over these hoppers, which will eventually lead towards these chests. As you can see, this farm is very efficient. Now this farm is probably one of the hardest and probably the most complicated. What you want to do is you just want to make a little glass cage too high, and you want to place a bucket of water in the middle of it, and then just plant carrots or potatoes all around this. Then inside the cage you put a villager and turn him into a farmer, and he'll just, you know, like replant some of these carrots. But once he's full of carrots, he wants to dispense them towards another villager. That's where this guy comes in. What you want to do is you want to get a villager into a minecart and push them into this little one by one little cage. Then what you want to do is above here, you want to place a minecart with a hopper. Minecart with a hopper right here. And once you get you'll break it, then it'll fall onto some hoppers. These hoppers just lead into another little dispense system, like the one that we have in the melon farm. So lead it into here. Now this farm is kind of slow, but it does work. As you can see over here, I have made another one, but for potatoes. Now villagers are very pesky and they can be really annoying to work with, but once you get them working, they can be very efficient. And I'll show you how it works. We just do /give me some potatoes. Let's do 9. Now I'll just drop some over there. Now once he comes back, you'll see him pick up all those potatoes and throw them at this guy. See if he does it. Oh, here he comes. So see, he picks some up. Now he's really full of potatoes. He doesn't know what to do with them. Now you gotta be very careful if you don't build this thing properly. Some potatoes will go towards that other guy, and they'll start trying to breed. Now that's a bad thing, because then you'll just have tons of villagers like crowding this place up. I don't think this guy's gonna do it. Do the thing. Oh, here he goes. Now I'll be able to see him just throw all the potatoes. Or not. Why are you being so annoying? I gave you like stacks of potatoes. Do it. Yeah, this is why I don't like working with villagers. See if he does it. Oh, there we go. As you can see, he's throwing out all the potatoes. And instead of going to that guy, well, they might go to that guy because he's throwing so many potatoes. They're just ending up in this hopper, filling it up all the way. Now, some did get to him because these hoppers, they don't have a big storage system. Yeah, as you can see, lots of them are just gonna go in here. And as you can see over here, you can see the potatoes just shooting up this pipe. Now there is one more farm I'm going to show you today, and that is the super efficient, very annoying to deal with cactus farm. The reason it's so annoying to deal with is it lags out your entire game. If you make it big enough. If you make it kind of small, then it's fine, but I have made this one very big and very laggy. As you can see, there is cactus absolutely everywhere. Looks like I kind of forgot to put a sign here. Now, this is probably the most efficient farm. As you can see right here, what you want to do is you just want to place a cactus on a piece of sand, surround it with hoppers, and put a block or something, preferably a fence post so it's not too crowded, next to it. When it grows one, it'll break and it'll all fall into these hoppers. Now I have made this thing 3 tall and it is super efficient. Now I've made it so the hoppers flow over here into another water dispenser. But this one doesn't go up, it just goes sideways through here, doing it all along here. Now there's one flaw that I do have with this. I'll show you how efficient it is right now. These hoppers are backed up for miles. All the way up to like here. Still backed up, backed up, backed up. Now I really get a good sense of how efficient it is. Let's just turn out the little random tick speed, going to spectator. Now it's gonna lag. By lag, I mean like a lag a lot. And as you can see, I have tons of room left. It's kind of broken. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away from this. It's probably. Oh wait, I know why I wasn't working. Nothing loads while you're in spectator, so none of this is gonna grow. That seems like going to normal player. It's very, very efficient. Now the final farm I have is a sugarcane farm. Now, everyone knows how to make a simple sugarcane farm. You just use observers and pistons. If you don't know how to make one of those, and you thought I was insulting you by saying that, every good redstone knows how to make one, who has been playing for like a long period of time. Now, pretty much what you want to do is you just want to have sand with a minecart in it. Pretty much you want to put a minecart on a rail, break the rail, and then put sand on top of the minecart. Then you just put water around it and put sugarcane on it. And then you put, it's like the same mechanism for the sheep farm, but using a piston. That'll break the sugarcane, fall onto these, go into the hopper system, dispense all the way up here, over these hoppers, onto these chests. Now I'll show you how efficient this is. I'm showing you how much storage I've had to use and how laggy this is making the game. There's so much sugarcane sitting here because it can't hold it all. Also, before I go, I want to show you this. This is a challenge that I'm working on, and I challenge you to try it at home. What it is just a simple archery and battle contest. What you want to do is you want to try to hit a bullseye, or at least near a bullseye. Now this is on easy mode. Right now it's kind of slow and it's pretty easy to do. Whoa, if it wasn't gonna lag on me like this. I think I know why. Whoa, whoa, that was weird. Yeah, there we go, now it's on like normal. It's very hard now. There we go. You get a lever, place it on here, open up the door. Now this one is easier. I thought it was going to be harder. You're going to hit a bullseye through all the sugarcane. Get a bullseye? That was first try. Now right here, they do despawn, but you want to have skeletons in the back and wither skeletons up front. When you flip the lever, release the wither skeletons, and all you have, leather and armor. I'm afraid that's all the time that we have right now. But I will make some future videos on some more farms and building techniques that you can use to make your world look as good as this. Just kidding, I'm not that good at building, but I do know some good tips that can help you build cool little towers and cool little buildings. And I'm looking forward to this, but I'm going to try to make a Pokemon live stream video where I shiny hunt for a Pokemon I've been going for about 7 weeks. And I'll give you more on that during the video. That's all we have time for today. Stay cheesy.